a wonderful guest, a documentarian, and her name is Gabriella Bohm. And with no further ado, I would like to introduce you to Gabriella Bohm. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
It's great to have you here.
It's great to be here. Thank you.
I watched your documentary, as you remember, when I was applying for Bronfman's grant, and I feel very passionate about the idea that we have to formally make an outreach movement to the B'nai Anusim and open our doors and create educational materials appropriate to their unique life experience. And when I went to look for work that was done on the subject, your name, the magnificent and glorious Gabriella, came up. How did you get involved and interested in doing the work that you've done?
Well, this particular subject of the crypto-Jewish stories was very interesting to me because it deals with the duality, what they were from the outside, what they were required to be on the outside, and what they were kept hidden in the inside. And that duality brought conflict in their lives throughout many centuries. And how they were able to keep some traditions alive by passing them through an oral tradition from one generation to another, because they had no books, they have no, they couldn't write anything, they couldn't pass any written information. So it only had to be from father to son or from mother to daughter. And those traditions were lighting the candles on Shabbat, Friday night, or how to cut, slaughter the poultry.
Yes,
and things of that sort that were very wonderful. So I began to research this subject when I was a film student at NYU.
Okay, you're a film student at NYU. You were born in Argentina, Buenos Aires.
Yes.
Your documentary film is called
The Longing. The
Forgotten Jews of South America.
That's correct, yes.
And now this is your second documentary. You actually did Passages, which is a Holocaust story personal to you, that you're a daughter of Holocaust survivors.
Yes.
And how it impacted on their experience impacted on the next generation as well.
Yes, I made a documentary about the process of being I was pregnant with my son, and that process of being pregnant and giving birth to the next generation sparked this question about what happened to the previous generation, my parents, and the legacy of their experiences through the Holocaust, and what I was passing on to the next generation, the third generation, my son.
Okay. Now, and then you've gone on to do this very important documentary on the B'nai Anusim. There's different names that people call this group of people. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, as we know, many years ago, they used to be called marranos, which in Spanish means swine, and that's a very
derogatory
term to use. So then they were trying to search what would be a better word to use, and they chose the writers and academicians chose crypto-Jews, which comes from cryptic, from hidden in Latin, crypto, hidden Jews. The crypto-Jews themselves do not like to be called crypto-Jews because it's too cold and scientific and informal. They prefer B'nai Anusim, as you have mentioned, or conversos.
Conversos, okay.
Yeah.
And now, so you feel passionate about this story. I mean, you grew up in Argentina. Have you met any of these B'nai Anusim or the conversos in your native Argentina?
No, actually, no, because I am an Ashkenazi Jew. Both my parents are from Eastern Europe, and I was not involved in the Sephardic culture or the crypto-Jewish. No, I no, but I do feel that there is some sort of connection between trying to reclaim a past that is not you're not sure how to do that. And
Yes.
in their case, they're reclaiming a past of their ancestors.
Yes.
And in my case, I also had to reclaim a past that was not necessarily mine. And in that way, my story and their story connect.
Yes. You lived in Israel for 10 years.
I did.
So,
Yeah.
את מדברת עברית.
אני מדברת עברית.
Yep. She speaks Hebrew, ladies and gentlemen. Now you've won awards for you. You're not only a documentarian. You're a very talented, artistic, successful documentarian. Passages won the best film in the Woodstock Film Festival, and as well as in the Tambay Festival, and now Passages. The Longing also won some awards. Can you tell us about those?
Well, at this point, just one award, Best Latino Film at the Santa Fe Film Festival.
That's big, right?
Yes, it's pretty big. It's great that it's a Latino award as well, because it is a film that deals with South America and people in South America. And I feel that it is very much a Latino story as well as a Jewish story.
Okay, now you live down in L.A. and you released it initially to the American audience because you feel that there's more of an industry here and a more possibility to get the word out. Is that it?
Yes, and also there was the aspect of the educational market. I felt that the American audience is not educated in the effects of the Inquisition in the Americas. We talk about the Inquisition in Spain, but really the Inquisition was more damaging as a Portuguese Inquisition.
Yes.
And also most Americans do not know that the Inquisition followed the discovery of America. So when the colonizers came to America, they brought with them crypto-Jews, and therefore they brought the Inquisition as well.
As well, right?
Yeah.
They followed them to the New World.
To the New World. And so therefore the people who thought that they were going into the New World as hidden Jews, they arrived to South America, and then they thought, oh, we're going to be able to be free, have our freedom, spiritual freedom. But no, the Inquisition arrived, and so they were again being driven into hiding.
There was a small period there where they had some freedom before the Inquisitors or the forces of the Inquisition.
That was mostly in the north of Brazil.
Okay.
Yeah, the Recife area, because the Dutch owned that area for 20 years.
I see. So it was more favorable under the Dutch?
Much more. The Dutch were very liberal.
Yes. Now, we're talking here, folks, about 18 million people that have Jewish blood, flowing in their veins and of that descent. So it's quite a major phenomenon, and there's a growing number of people that are really identifying with Judaism from this background. Are they always warmly received into the established Jewish communities in South America?
No. In fact, this is what one of the main subjects of my film is, that with their sense of longing to belong, the communities in South America, the Jewish communities in South America, are very much against accepting them into their communities, and so they are still longing.
They're still longing, and there's quite a bit of. Well, let's talk about first their longing and their agony. You have a couple of clips I want the general audience to get a little peek at.
Sure.
Some of your stuff. So I'm going to ask them to roll clip number 1 inside, and this is titled Lila's Agony. And it's about her experience of not being really embraced.
Quizás desde su formación misma de grupo, sus condiciones de ser ellos puros, y de pronto que nosotros no seamos ni dignos ni somos quizás nada, pero es algo que es más fuerte. Es algo que es más fuerte, por favor.